trying school. I'm going to hope that the camera is set better. I'm really sorry about that yesterday. I'm doing this by myself, and I know the sound is low. I'm going on with the Muse of Fire, Robert MacNeil's third episode in the Story of English. I'd ask you to start where you started yesterday, third minute 35th second, more or less, and go through the fifth and into the sixth of seven parts. And that seems like that would be a good place to stop, and then we make it to the end easily tomorrow. I already apologized for the camera. If you want to know badly enough what I'm teaching, it should not be an issue. Walter Raleigh, Sir Walter Raleigh is mentioned. I can go quickly through this, I think. The year 1584 is worth noting. That was the failed colony, though Roanoke was lost. This is North Carolina. Now that's maybe 300 miles south of where I live. Jamestown, Virginia. Oh, and Jamestown, I'm very interested in open-air museums, as you know if you followed this course. And here's one that I should at some point go see, I think. He mentions the distinctive ver is what I hear, ver. And I'm so glad I have my spelling system. I didn't catch what he meant. So when I put backslashes, that's what it is. It might have been there. It might have been there. I'm not sure what he meant there, but that's what I heard. Tangier Island. I don't know the place, but once again, Tangier. I don't know how it's spelled, but Tangier is what I'm saying. And Hoitoides. Hoitoides. Again, how in the world do you spell Hoitoides? Well, high tiders is the way it would be written in standard English. He mentions the stressed R. Well, I suppose I do that. It's part of an American accent. But then, for me, some of this stuff, it just sounds normal. Then he goes. There's a real break in England, in United States history. There's the Elizabethan Virginia and the Puritanical New England, and he brings that up, and I'm glad. He goes up to Massachusetts near Boston. The Puritans there, I learned them as a child as the Pilgrims, and for the longest time I didn't know what was the difference. Weren't the Puritans and the Pilgrims the same? Not exactly. The Pilgrims were the ones who came there, but there were lots of Puritans back in England that stayed. He goes to Plymouth Plantation, another open-air museum, which if I'm ever near there, I probably will go visit it. He mentions the Fenlands, or the Fenland. I thought I should write that out because, at least to Americans, they watching this, that might go by and they wouldn't, what's a fen? In Boston, there's Fenway Park, or at least there used to be. What is a fen? It's a swampy area. So he mentions that. Now, a lot of this is surely very hard for non-native English speakers. My German friend says that she's having trouble understanding this, and I can easily believe that. It's hard for me, some of it. Now, when it gets too bad, they use subtitles. So unless there's subtitles, and you can always pause, take your time, and read the subtitles. And I wrote compare it to Germany because my German isn't so good that I know this, but all Germans know this, that across Germany there are many places in Germany where you can't really, one German can't really understand the other German, even though they're both speaking German in a way. They talk about High German, which is, maybe you might say that's what they use in the newscasts on television. In the United States, those differences are not as strong, but in England they certainly are. All right. Well, I don't think I have to say much more. This should be pretty. It should go pretty smoothly. See you tomorrow.